Time is it? Don't do that. Don't do that. What time is it? What time is it? Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's go.
It's time to take care of business. Work time. Work time. Work time.
Time to eat. It's time to eat. And the reason why I say it's time to eat, because he hadn't missed a meal. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's time to twirl. It's time to make it happen. I'm tired of talking. Yeah. Hey, listen, hold your voice. Hold your voice. Hold your voice.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, it's no reason and just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time. Point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay. All the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's never been
fucking
anybody.
wait.
I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it.
You are now rocking with the greatest, nigga. I'm the best pound for pound, better way these niggas. They bite my style like some crocodiles and gators, nigga. You are now locked in with the greatest, nigga. I treat the boot like a boxing ring and bakers, nigga. I speak the truth, my philosophy is greater, nigga.
First things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube accounts. Salute. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And please don't forget to put some mother effing Coach K Duke full court pressure on those sub buttons if you're new to both of my channels.
I'm focused, man.
And please don't forget to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka GOAT Thriller, aka the mother King Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words.
Talk to him.
On the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf chat, welcome. I said a welcome back now. I said First things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube accounts. Make sure y'all put some popcorn emojis in the chat. Make sure y'all put some E3s in the chat. Make sure y'all put some yeah, I said it's in the chat. God damn it. Salute if y'all can hear me. And if you're slipping and sliding with your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. And also shout out to everybody else on social media. Then it tells Facebook, salute, what's happening. Shout out to all my TikTokers, my favorite social media platform. I appreciate all of the love and support on TikTok. Salute. Shout out to everybody on the gram. And I mean the gram. Salute. And also shout out to everybody on X, formerly known as Twitter. Facts, Thriller, more facts.
I'm focused,
Let's give everybody a big old round of applause, man. God damn. God damn it, man. Salute. It's Thursday night. I believe the NBA is kicking back off, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to try to get this in real quick. I don't plan to be long-winded, but I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. That's right. I said it. Salute. But make sure y'all hit that like button when you come through the door. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Drop some comments. I'm going to get the cooking for maybe maybe about 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet and straight to the point, even though I got a whole bunch of receipts I can show because y'all know. And if you're new to my channel, I am the king of whooping the motherfucker with his own words, right? So with that being said, Shakur Stevenson is on my mind. And he got to smell my cologne tonight because I am just getting so sick and tired of the walking contradictions, the flaming hypocrisy. This is the same shit that I used to get on Earl Spence. Things like that. Things like this is the same shit that I used to get on Earl Spence for, y'all. The double talking, the 1 minute he's saying something on this interview, right? And then another minute he's saying something totally different on somebody else's channel. And then you double back and he says something totally different than he said 5 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, a month ago, a year ago. Facts, Thriller, more facts.
Focus, man.
So this is your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, keeping the same motherfucking energy because that is why I had the best series on YouTube, if I must so say myself. Here's proof that Earl Spence was still ducking Terrence, Bud, Crawford. Facts, Thriller, more facts.
Focus, man.
So with that being said, y'all know how I play. I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. YouTube, please do not flag my account, pretty please. But before I get the cooking, hey man, if anybody want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is on the screen. Is Yeah, I Said It E3. Once again, it's Yeah, I Said It E3, and a super chat button. An option is available 24/7, 365. But anyway, let's get into this interview of Shakur Stevenson that just dropped today on the Stephen A. Smith show. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. This was a phenomenal interview, even though I feel like Stephen A. left a lot of meat on the bone, but that's where I come into play to break this shit down like a rotisserie chicken. So without further ado, roll that clip, Thriller.
What a lot of people are scared of.
Okay.
A lot of people don't want to get embarrassed.
Well,
He got embarrassed for y'all.
You on the Stephen A. Smith show? You on the Stephen A. Smith show, bro? So give it to me. Give me names. Who don't want? Who's scared to get embarrassed? Who Teofimo wasn't? Who's scared to get embarrassed? I need names.
I'm not a names guy. Like I can't keep.
Can I say the names?
You can call it.
I'm asking. Can I
call
say
whatever names you want?
Javante Davis scared?
Hey man, like I said, I don't speak on that dude.
Is Ryan Garcia scared?
He been saying my name lately. Let's see if he really stick with it.
Is Devin Haney scared?
We'll see. We'll see.
But let's stop it right there. Even though Ryan Kardashian, Garcia with his goofy cheating ass, has been calling out your name, my nigga, you called them out first. Shakur. So I'm not even trying to hear that weak ass shit. But anyway,
it'll come to fruition on fight night, or when it's time to sign contracts.
To my producers, don't we have a quote from Ryan Garcia? Possible fight with Ryan Garcia. Let's read this quote right here. I know he's confident, so let's run it. I just love something about fighting somebody people don't think I'm going to beat. It's like the Devin Haney effect. With Shakur, they're going to think he's going to spank me, blah, blah, blah. When I get in there and I start hitting him, it's going to be different because I'm not one of those fighters that don't have a quick eye. He knows that my eye is quick. That same eye twitch that Shakur has, I have it too. That's from Ryan Garcia to Mike Coppinger on a possible fight against you. What's your response to that?
Is Anthony Davis the 24th?
Let me let this ad run, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It's telling me I got about to run my dub. 15 people in the chat with 9 likes. Can the other 6 people hit the like button? Shout out to all the lurkers. Shout out to the haters in the chat. I see ya. Hit the damn like button. Let's get back to this interview.
My response, I heard this before. I heard this. Tio said he was going to do a lot of things to me. He said he was going to knock me out. It sounds good, but Ryan Garcia got to understand one thing that's very important. I'm not Devin Haney. Mm-hmm. I'm not Devin Haney.
How are you different than Devin Haney?
What up?
Y'all heard it. The man said he is not Devin the Dream Haney, who currently resides at 147, who just came off a magnificent performance against Brian Norman Jr. A couple of months ago. Let's see what he had to say.
All due respect to Devin Haney, he got his game, but my game is at a higher level. My defense is way better. I could stand there in front of guys and defend myself. And I don't think Devin Haney has the type of defense I got that.
I totally agree with you on that. Where's my camera? I totally agree with him on that. And I like that.
And he's a hell of a fighter.
He's a good fighter, but he's not you. He's not you.
I agree.
He's not you. Is that a fight you want against him, or do you believe that there should be bigger fights on the horizon for you than a Devin Haney fight?
No, I think the Devin Haney fight is a big fight. I think it can happen. I think it just got to make sense. With Ryan Garcia, he just said he'll come down to 144 pounds. So if he'll come do that and it makes sense, let's do it.
Now, the man just sat up here and said with a straight face that if a fight were to happen with Devin the Dream Haney versus himself, it has to make sense. So I would like to pose this question to the chat. There's any objective and logical fan that follows the sport of boxing that has been here from the whole timeline, of the riff and the beef between Shakur Stevenson and Devin the Dream Haney. Like, what in his right mind would make him think that this fight doesn't make any sense? I will fucking wait. Let me hold my thoughts. Let me finish this interview.
Would you rather fight Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney?
I would rather fight either or. I think any of these guys get in front of me, they got a lot to deal with.
Who are you here with?
But I don't know why he wants to fight Rolly, because based off of his own logic, when he came to Lamont Peterson versus Gervonta Tank Davis in a rematch, he was clearly stated in an interview that he didn't want Lamont Roach to beat Gervonta Tank Davis, because if he beat him and if he were to turn around and fight Tank, it's taking something away from his victory over Tank. So with that being said, Shakur, my man, you seem like a pretty brilliant guy inside of the ring and outside of the ring, even though you're a fucking prick in my honest opinion. You feel what I'm saying? But you know good and goddamn well, if you go in here and do what we all, and I repeat all, expect for you to do the Ryan Kardashian, Garcia, you ain't about to get a whole bunch of credit for that. We've already seen this dude get outboxed by Rolly fucking Romero. Ladies and gentlemen in the wolf chat, I repeat, Ryan Kardashian, Garcia, the famous TikToker, the social media phenom, a guy that has never even won a belt, ain't even sniffed, ain't even came close to winning a title in the sport of boxing, got outboxed by Rolly fucking Romero. And you mean to sit up here and tell me with a straight face? Not only that, I'll do you one better. The last time I checked, Gervonta Tank Davis, a.k.a. Abdul Fahid, already knocked this nigga out and made him quit. He made him take a T-bone knee. He made Ryan quit, y'all. We lost all respect for Ryan Kardashian, Garcia, because I was one of the very few individuals on YouTube that was telling some of you bozos and a lot of you Neanderthals that Ryan Garcia seems to be way more talented than what he actually is. But I knew the man wasn't like that. The dude is the ultimate pump faker. So again, I would love to pose this question to anybody that's, on the opposite side of what I'm saying. Anybody that's pro Shakur. Why the hell would you want Shakur Stevenson to go up against Ryan Kardashian again? I'll wait. Put some in the chat.
These people, who's your manager? I know you got your brother.
My manager is Jay Prince. He's not here.
Jay Prince is not here. Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, I don't like your answers because I want you to get paid. Okay, Devin Haney's not going to get you paid.
You don't think so?
And this is stupid. Like, see, this is where Stephen A. pisses me off, because 1 minute he's sounding great. He appears like he follows the sport of boxing, and then he turns around and say some stupid ass shit like this. Why on God's green earth wouldn't Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson not be a big time fight in terms of monetary gain? I'll wait again. Like, I need somebody to make that make sense. Why would Stephen A. sit up here and say that? This dude has an obligation to sports fans around the globe. He has a huge following, to know the fucking sport of boxing. For him to say that about Devin Haney as if this ain't one of the biggest names in the sport of boxing, along with a Shakur Stevenson, this is asinine, man. It is utterly ridiculous. It really is.
No.
Why don't you think that?
Because look,
he's a big name. I'm a big name.
Not that.
Thank you, Shakur.
Everybody wants to see that fight.
Let me be
yes, we do,
because I like Devin Haney. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. You tell me whether you agree with me, because you the boxer, you the champion. All right. By the way, my ignorant ass, I was years ago, it's funny, one of the funniest boxing moments ever. I'm sitting there arguing the Charlo brothers, Errol Spence, and Andre Ward. This is during the Canelo Triple G fight. So we're arguing about who won, who lost. And then I went like this. Champion, 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 me. I need to shut the hell up. I might need to shut the hell up. I mean, I got to know my place, okay? So I know who I'm talking to, right? And I defer to y'all who actually do it. But here's my issue with Devin Haney. Devin Haney, I think, made a huge mistake allowing Ryan Garcia to come into the ring at the weight he wanted. Remember when he bet a $500,000 for every pound that Ryan Garcia was overweight? Why would you do that? I'm told that 2, 3, 4 pounds means a lot in boxing.
It do.
All right. So why would you let him do? You were the champion. He wanted your belt. What the hell you do that for? You play right into his hands. So when you lose, even though you ultimately sued him and we found out stuff about Ryan Garcia, whatever, the fact is Devin Haney and his father made the mistake of going into the ring under those conditions. Whereas when Gervonta Davis fought him, Ryan Garcia had to meet a catch weight. That was the weight that you had to show up.
Two different fighters, though.
But you still had to show up at that weight. What decision would you have made? Would you let Ryan Garcia come in any weight he wants to?
No,
thank you.
I wouldn't. But
I'm trying to find a correlation into his point. Like, how does that have anything to do with Devin Haney not being a big name, or not being a big time draw, or that fight not being one of, if not the biggest fights that can be made in the sport of boxing in 2026 and beyond? Like, Stephen A., that point made zero fucking sense, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Just because Trill, Bill, and Devin Haney made the stupid mistake of letting Ryan come in, overweight and on the Ostarine, and I get it, Devin Haney had a putrid, I'm talking about a putrid fucking performance. I'm still devastated by that performance because I cannot believe that Devin Haney didn't know how to take away the left hook, the one-trick pony from Ryan Kardashian. Oops, I meant Garcia with his lying cheek, scandalous ass. Faxy, throw a little more facts.
I'm focused, man.
I'm still traumatized. I wake up in cold sweats because I just, I know my boxing, but I just didn't see that piss poor performance coming. For years from Devin the Dream Haney against Ryan Kardashian. I still can't believe it. But anyway, that has absolutely nothing to do with anything, Stephen A., as far as his monetary gain in value.
I'm saying you got to understand that when he fought that guy, he was a different fighter than when he fought Devin Haney.
Okay.
So I respect what he did. I do agree with you. It was a mistake. But once again, he's a hell of a fighter.
He's a hell of a fighter.
He's not a guy that just gonna lay down. So you got.
He's a hell of a fighter, but he's not beating you.
No,
I'm telling you, he's not beating you.
No.
Ryan Garcia,
not beating me either.
Taller,
not beating me either.
Faster,
not beating me.
More
either.
power. How would you beat Ryan Garcia?
I think he's very overrated.
Overrated.
If a guy loses to Rolly that way, the way that I saw him lose to Rolly, all Rolly did was take away his left hook. That means clearly that's all he got.
So my rebuttal to Shakur Stevenson would have been this. Well, why in the hell do you want to fight him? Like, why do we want to see you, the best technician in a sport of boxing, the best defensive fighter by far, and it ain't even close? As much as I don't like the guy, I have to acknowledge the skill set with me, chat. The skill set in his defensive prowess. Why would I want to see a one-trick pony who we all know gonna throw the same punch over and over and over and over again against Shakur Stevenson? I'll fucking wait. Like, I'm gonna need the Shakur fans to make this make sense to me. Like, are y'all advocating for your mans to take a fight that we already know the outcome to? I'm just saying. And not only that, Ryan has already lost to Rolly. Ryan got stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis, the guy that this dude has been chasing for years on top of years. So why in the hell would this man want to fight Ryan unless it's a cherry pick, which is why the thumbnail is the way it is on my goddamn show. You feel what I'm saying? This dude is trying to cherry pick his way to the top by taking shortcuts, and I ain't gonna let that shit fly. But anyway,
he better sharpen up his weapons before he get in the ring with me.
Talking to Shakur Stevenson right here. I mean, you do have a right to say what you're saying. I mean, shit, you're undefeated. You're undefeated. Conor Ben.
Another fight with
he came into the ring afterwards. Now,
Yeah.
You were talking to him. You called him out. So I didn't knock him. Like, had you not said anything and he came into the ring acting like that, I'd have had a problem with that.
I ain't had no issue with it.
I know that, but you called him into the ring. That's cool. He doing what he's doing. He is a big boy, though. That's a fight you want?
He the worst one. If we talking like boxing, like how you just talked about, okay, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, them are fighters who got like a certain skill level.
Okay.
Conor Ben, he just big and like dumb. He's a
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And this is the dude that Shakur Stevenson is calling out, ladies and gentlemen. He's willing to go up to 147 with a rehydration clause to fight a guy that he said is big and dumb. Big and dumb, a fight that nobody is asking for. We didn't ask for you to move up to 147 from your original weight class or classes to go fight against Conor Ben, another known cheat. We don't want to see you do this shit, but if you're willing to go to 147, why not go fight Devin Haney? I mean, I'm just saying, but it gets worse.
Idiot. He's going to go in there, throw hard punches and try to knock me out, and it's just not going to work.
It's not going to work. And why is it not going to work? Because you're going to give him a boxing lesson, or is he going to be vulnerable enough for you to hurt him?
I mean, that's the thing. People don't understand. In them 8-ounce gloves, people got to be respectful in there. Like, I keep telling people. So, Tio had to find out the hard way. He was very respectful in there. And Conor Ben and all the rest of these guys going to have to be respectful.
What did Tio say to you after he lost to you? Whether it's that night or unless you've spoken to him since. What did he say to you about what you did to him?
Nah, you know it's crazy. I'll keep it real with you. I saw him in the doctor thingy by himself, and I kind of like try to correct his game a little bit. Like I try to tell him a flaw that he was making during the fight. That way, for the future references, when he go out there, he could get better. So.
How about throwing punches? It's boxing. Man didn't throw. What did he scared to throw a punch after the second round?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm saying
that.
Really?
I disagree. He threw punches.
I was watching. I rewound the damn tape. He threw some punches.
Me and
but
you
he was
could watch
scared.
T.O. didn't want to get countered, y'all. I told y'all in my pre-fight breakdown, the 2 videos that I did about the upcoming fight or the fight that took place on January the 31st, 2026 between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. I told y'all Teofimo had to use a jab, and he couldn't jab with Shakur. I told y'all the man had zero inside fighting game. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't have a good enough ring generalship and footwork. And I knew Shakur was going to strip him and blitz him in front of everybody. And that's exactly what took place.
Together. He threw punches.
He was scared to throw punches at one point very early in the fight.
What would make a guy scared?
The fact that he going to get countered and get checked.
Exactly.
So, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what
he had to feel some type of
yeah. I feel you. I'm not denying that.
To be scared,
I'm
right?
saying that's why. I'm saying, so which one is it? You said he was throwing punches. Now you're saying he was scared. Which one is it? Sure. Which one is it?
I think he came in there and did the best that he could do.
You know, they know. See, champions like you can be classy. You're being very, very nice. Good for you. Good for you. Talking to Shakur Stevenson right here with Stephen A. What about you? I know Gervonta Davis got some issues, and God bless him. We hope that everything gets, he gets his life in order, all this other stuff. What about ever fighting him?
With all due respect to you, I don't really like talking about that dude.
Right.
I ain't really trying to speak too much on him.
I'm talking about the fight, not his life. Just fighting him. That's all I meant.
Because like when you go out there and like you ask about this, and they're gonna try to twist and turn it as if like I need this guy or it's something that I need. I don't need nobody.
Gotcha.
I'm a big superstar. I make a lot of money, so for me, I really don't even like.
You don't need anybody.
Now, let me just say this. That was one of my many criticisms of Shakur Stevenson, but not only him, but Devin Haney as well, and everybody that was running after Tank and begging Tank for a fight. I'm like, bruh, if the dude don't want to fight, why not just go ahead and define and carve out your own fucking legacy? Because as soon as you start chasing a man or a female, you lose all of the leverage. You feel what I'm saying? And now that he kind of starting to see the light, like, hey man, I can, do my thing and I can get my pay-per-view here. I can get my $3 to $4 to $5 to $10 million here fighting X, Y, and Z. I don't need this cat. I agree with Shakur Stevenson when it comes to that, but I don't believe he's a superstar, at least not yet. But I'm gonna get into that later on.
Even Terrence Crawford felt he needed Canelo. Even Terrence Crawford felt he needed Errol Spence. He needed those big fights. There's not a big fight that you think you need.
I don't need nobody. Nobody. I think that at the end of the day, if things gonna make sense, it's gonna make sense, and I'm just following God's plan.
Mm-hmm. Is there a particular fight that you want more than any other fight out there?
Good question.
That fight that you just said, I would love to fight still to this day. But
which one, Garcia or Javante?
Not a fight you just said. That fight.
But Tank don't want to fight you, bro. Javante Tank Davis is not about to fight you, bro. That dude was trying to cash out with Jake Paul. He messed up the bag, with his personal, issues and the transgressions and all that stuff that he got going on in his personal life, which I'm not going to get into. I never get into a boxer's personal life. But as far as his boxing resume and the way he's been moved throughout the entirety of his career, he's proven that he's not going to face you, bro. You might as well go ahead and hang that up. I don't know why you're not talking about Devin Haney. I'm just saying.
That's what I want.
I would love that fight.
That's what I want.
I would love that fight still, but like I said, I don't need nobody. So if it ain't happening, then whatever.
You walked into the fight, and people were using the word boring, which is why over the last couple of fights, you stood right in the ring. You weren't running from anybody.
That's a compliment.
I understand. That's what I'm asking. That's where I'm coming. How did you feel when you were hearing people say that stuff?
It's a compliment because it's like, okay, you got an NBA team, right? Mm-hmm. They go smash people 128 to 70 points every time they go out there.
Right.
That's boring to watch, right?
Yeah.
That's boring for you to watch, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not competitive.
Yeah. It's not competitive.
That's my fights. Mm-hmm. It's you're complimenting me when you say, oh, he's boring. I'm making guys like T.O. look like.
Is Anthony Davis the 20?
Let me let this ad run, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the goddamn like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already.
We had Andrew Luck on the show.
Does it ever make you feel compelled to make fights more interesting?
I did my fight before this. I fought Williams Zepeda. I stood in the pocket. Yep. I took some punches for the fans. I showed them where my heart was at, and I got that in my arsenal if I need it. Mm-hmm. I can do everything. There's nothing in the boxing ring that I can't do.
So you believe you're the best in the world?
I know I'm the best in the world.
Terrence Crawford, I know he's retired, but
I'm 1,000,000% sure I'm the best fighter.
So if Terrence Crawford wasn't retired, you still be calling yourself the best in the world?
I would never go against Terrence Crawford because he's somebody who helped make me. Right. Who helped make me into the fighter that I am today. Right. So I would never go against him. But if you ask me who the best fighter in boxing, I'm gonna say me. And I really believe it. Like I don't. Right. This ain't no joke.
No. I believe you believe it. I saw you tonight in the fight. I saw how intense you look. You looked like you was gonna whip T.O.'s ass, and then you went out there and you whipped his ass.
I don't believe it because every time it's come time to where he got a sign on the dotted line to fight a Devin the Dream Haney, or we pushing for him to fight Richardson Hitchens, or we pushing for him to fight Keyshawn Davis. He want to play the brother shit. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, they on this old Mickey Mouse clubhouse shit where they all got to get along, where they all came up together, where they all want to have fun in or around the same weight class, but they all, each and every last one of them are all running around here saying that they the best fighter. Can't nobody touch them in the sport. But my nigga, y'all got to prove it. Like y'all niggas are the lip sparring champions of the fucking world. I am getting so sick and tired of all the sparring stories. Like you niggas can spar each other for free. With headgear, with the cameras, with no cameras, with your phones out, with the phones not being out, with your coaches, your camps, everybody involved. But y'all act like y'all are way too close and competitive to make millions by doing the same fucking thing. Essentially, y'all doing the same thing, except that y'all are getting paid to fight. Y'all are going to get paid to fight each other. These are the fights that we want to see. So I don't necessarily agree with Shakur or Keyshawn or, Hitchens and all these other bozos that keep claiming they the best when they don't want to fight each other.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened. Yeah. That's what happened. There's no way around it.
I'm the best fighter on the planet. No question.
Do we need to look forward to seeing you stay at junior welterweight? Are you moving up? I mean, what's the question?
I do what I want.
I'm asking what you want. I
can't tell you what I want because it's like once the fights come to fruition, like once you come to the table, if you bring a guy at 135 that's lucrative, I'm fighting him. If you bring a guy at 140 that's lucrative, I'm fighting him. I'm probably not gonna go to 147. I don't see myself going there, but if the fight is lucrative enough and somebody is going to take a rehydration clause because I'm a little guy, I'm not no big guy, then I'll go to 147.
So you're gonna.
So now he's a little guy. Did y'all catch that? So first, the fight has to be lucrative. The fights also have to make sense for him. I'm assuming that's with the rehydration clause, the stipulations, and things like that. And he will make the fight, but everything just has to sort of align in his favor in order to make the tough fights that we want to see him take. Or he's just not going to fight the guys of the world like Keyshawn Davis, one of the many fights that we want to see him fight. He's not going to fight the guys that we really want to see in or around his weight class, but he want to fight the Ryans of the world. He wants to fight the Rolly Romeros of the world. He wants to fight the Conor Benns of the world. And I get it. These are big payday. He's going to get a payday by fighting these dudes. I get it. I see what he's trying to do, but don't get mad at your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, for calling this bitch ass out on this whole ass shit. Because this is the same goddamn Neanderthal that was talking shit and shitting on Gervonta Tank Davis for years on top of years on top of years, along with his fans. This is the same guy. But now all of a sudden, as soon as this man get on top, he want to start moving just like Gervonta Tank Davis. But let me run this.
Don't let nobody just walk into the ring any size they want to. You definitely gonna have some weight clauses.
Why would I go in the ring and I'm below 150 and the guy is 170?
Right.
Like, I don't even think that's even like.
That's not fair.
Yeah, it's not a fair fight.
Right.
But you the same motherfucker that said weight don't matter. Skills pay the bills. Y'all know I'm the truth. I'm the best fighter in the world. I'm number one pound for pound. Can't none of these dudes touch me. Ain't nobody on my level, not even Terrence, Bud, Crawford. These are the things you sit up here and say every single time you get in front of a camera. Every single time you pull your phone out your pocket and get the tweeting. This is what you say on a day in and day out basis, right? I don't get it. I don't get it.
But the problem is I'm so good to where like I'm talking this, but I could beat these guys that's 170. I could beat these guys that's 180. So
okay,
I'm kind of crazy.
So why do you need a rehydration clause again? I'll wait. I will fucking wait.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You're kind of great. I got to give credit where credit is due. Shakur Stevenson, man, appreciate you coming in. Happy for you. Congratulations. I predicted you to win. I expected you to win. I didn't expect such a lopsided affair. So I got to watch you more intently. I got to see who's going to at least try to give you a run for your money.
I'm going to beat all these dudes the same way, if not worse.
You heard it from here first. Shakur Stevenson in the house right here on the Stephen A. Smith Show, Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports Radio, AAA.
All right, man. So let me get the cooking real quick before I drop this link and let y'all come on and rock with your boy E Thriller, man. Isn't it funny how as soon as this entitled little fucking prick in Shakur Stevenson, who had one of what many would consider to be his career-defining moment on January the 31st, 2026 against Teofimo Lopez at Madison Square Garden. Now, all of a sudden, this little flimwad has channeled his inner Vince McMahon with all these goddamn rules and stipulations. And like Shakur is starting to say and do things that he swore up and down for years that he would never do when it comes to making the big time fights that we all want to see. Like, as soon as this dude got in a position to where he has the opportunity legitimately to become the face of boxing, this dude is moving like Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, this dude beat T.O. from pillar to post. The fight wasn't even competitive. And all of a sudden, this dude want to get on his high horse. Like, the dude want to get on his high horse. Like, I'm not rocking with it. I'm going to call out the hypocrisy. I acknowledge the man's greatness. I feel like he possibly could be the best fighter out of all these dudes in or around his weight class. But why leave room for haters like your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, to come on here and say if and when he kicks Devin Haney ass at 144 to catch weight, or if he were to move up to 147 and put a rehydration clause on him? Why give niggas like me the room to say, well, look, you beat the dude, but you had to put all these stipulations on him? Like, you feel what I'm like? Why do that when you already been saying you're way better than this dude? He knows what happened in sparring. You've been getting off on all these dudes in or around your weight class. So why do you need all of these extra fucking advantages just to make the fights that you're finally, and I mean finally, in my rock voice, in position to make? Make it make sense. Like, this dude is in prime position to usurp Gervonta Tank Davis as being the guy in American boxing. He has all the fantasy matchups, at his disposal. He can fight Orion. He can obviously fight Keyshawn, but he don't want to fight Keyshawn. He can fight Hitchens. He don't want to fight him. He can fight Gary Antoine Russell Jr. He don't want to fight. Like, it's all kind of ways this dude can go. But for some odd reason, he's pointing at Ryan Kardashian. Oops, I meant Garcia with his sorry ass as being the guy that he want to fight next. Why? What? Like, I need somebody who loves Shakur Stevenson to make that make sense. Like, how much credit are we going to give a guy that we already seen get stopped, who we already seen quit, who we already seen get outboxed by Rolly Romero, a guy with little to no skills in the sport of boxing? How much credit are we going to give Shakur Stevenson, who is obviously one of the best fighters in the world, who obviously has the best defense in the world, who obviously has a high ring IQ and ring generalship, who obviously has a great team around him when it comes to his grandpa being his trainer, who stays in tip-top shape, might I add, who is laser focused, who studies fighters, who is always at the fights, who does everything right about the sport of boxing? Why would we want to see you go up against Ryan Kardashian again, who has an opportunity to become a champion this weekend against Mario Barrios? Do I believe that's going to happen? I don't know. I don't know who's going to win that fight because I really don't think too much of Mario Barrios. I'm just saying. But that's my spiel, man. Shakur is moving funny out here. His fans got to start holding him accountable and calling a spade because that's what we do on the Yeah I Said It podcast. And speaking of which, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So feel free to click on this link. But before you click on this link, let me go over the panel etiquette. Rule number 1, please cut your camera on so I can verify who you are. And then you can cut it off or you can leave it on. It's totally up to you. Rule number 2, please mute your audio until I introduce you to the rest of the panel. And then once you get done speaking, remute your audio, pretty please. Rule number 3, you will only have 1 minute to speak, especially if it's a big panel. And then I'm going to pass the mic to the next person. Rule number 4, please don't dominate the show. Pretty please. And what I mean by that is this. Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to debate. Everybody want to make their points and go back and forth. Can we just, fall back from time to time and let other people go at it and then you get in where you fit in like you at your local barbershop? I'm just saying. And rule number 5, which is a very important rule on my channel, please leave your feelings at home. I repeat, please leave your feelings at home. And rule number 6, which is the most important rule on my channel and on my panel, please don't mention any other channels. Pretty please. Let me go ahead and drop this link and let y'all come on and rock out for a little bit because I believe the Lakers are playing tonight and I want to hop off so I can watch my team. Let me go ahead and do this and pin it to the chat. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Damn, StreamYard look different now. Hold on. I ain't been live in a hot minute, man. Let me replace that. All right, man, let me read some of these comments before y'all click on this link. Back to the comments I go. Salute. All right, man, what up to my boy, DeMonte Walker? He said, shout out to E3. What's happening? How are you, kind sir? Salute.
Cash money.
What's happening? Shouts out to my boy, man.
Cash money.
For being a member of the Wolf Chat for 25 months, man. Let's give him a round of applause for that, man. God damn. Shout out to my guy, Al Moolah, baby. He said, peace to the Black Picasso, peace to the Wolf Chat. Hey, man, and you already know I got to get you right, fam. A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 3. Hit it!
Fuck him up. Get him black. Get him black. Get him black. Get him black. Fuck him up. Get him right. Tighten up. Get right. Get him black. Tighten up. Fuck him up. Get him right. Tighten up. Fuck him up. Get him. Say. Hold up. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Moolah. Shout out to my Canadian brother, boxing nerd. I see ya. What's happening? He said, what's good, General? Shout out to my brother in real life. The General Big Fish has entered the premises. He said, my right brother was good. You talking to boxing nerds? Salute. Shouts out to my DMV brother, Latch Puma Skills. What's happening? He got his popcorn ready. I appreciate it, kind sir. Shouts out to one of the big dogs in the chat, man, Bruce motherfucking Vane, who be cooking like a mother. I just love how you go in on Shakur Stevenson, must I say something? Because there's only a very few of us that hold this bozo, and I mean this Neanderthal, to the same standard that we hold every other fighter to. Man, let me give a round of applause for Bruce Vane, man, because I mean, he see what I see about Shakur. It's a whole bunch of reasons why I don't like the little arrogant fucking prick, right? And this guy agrees with me, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to his channel if you haven't done so already. But stop the presses. The General Big Fish has entered the mother effing premises. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, big bro. What's happening? The General.
E3, what's good, man?
Hey, man, what's good, my brother? I'm happy to be back. How are you, kind sir?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling, man. Happy to have you back, man.
Well, thank you.
Ready
Well,
to
thank
talk
you.
about this boxing, man. This weekend is going to be a big weekend, man. We need Ryan Garcia to win so we can go ahead and see this little cherry pick, see if it's going to go through or not.
So you wait a minute. So you want to see Ryan Kardashian, Garcia win this weekend so he can fight Shakur Stevenson next? Is that what you're trying to say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? You sound crispy, Fish. Hey, man, drop some threes in the chat if y'all can hear me and the General Big Fish. Because it looked like my shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm good, Fish. Put some threes in the chat if y'all can hear us, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear Fish, and put a 3 in the chat if you can hear me. I'll wait. I don't see nothing in the chat, so hold on, y'all. Let me hold on. Okay, you might have to roll out the ring and roll back in, Fish. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Let me do this. Let me roll out and come back in. Give me 1 second. All right, man. My apologies, man. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I appreciate them threes. Okay, so I'm Gucci. Hey, General, you back, bro?
Yeah, I'm back, man. I don't know if that was me or you.
Okay, then. Well, the chat said they can hear me, so I can hear you, bro. You crispy. Go ahead and cook.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, man. Like I was saying, bro, I'm ready for this weekend, man. I'll be pulling for Ryan Garcia to win just simply so we can see the Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson fight because we know Shakur Stevenson is turning into the new Manny Pacquiao from New Jersey, the catch weight king, the cherry picking, the calling out people that he know he can't fight, not gonna fight. This dude was on there with Stephen A. Smith, big capping, being a hypocrite, accusing all this shit talking. He used to talk about Tank cherry picking and rehydration clause. Now you doing the same things, Shakur.
I see you, Goldie.
So I can't wait, E3. I want to see. I think Ryan Garcia would be a heavy underdog against Shakur. I wouldn't, bet the house on Ryan in any way, shape, or fashion. But we can get a good upset, just like we got that Haney and Ryan Garcia upset E3. That would be wonderful,
my God.
bro.
Yes,
That
it would.
be wonderful. That I watched it anytime I want to. I'm having a bad day. I put in the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight. E3.
Oh Lord. Well, I feel the same
man.
way about Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford.
Oh man, he beat Ryan Garcia beat the hell out of Devin Haney. Right, Goldie.
I got Goldie on mute, man. I'm letting you cook. Go ahead, Fish.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to talk about that fight because I fuck with Debo Dev, and I fuck with Trill Bill.
Yeah, I go ahead and let. I want to hear what Goldie got to say about the Shakur Haney fight because I think Shakur. I would put my money on Shakur to be honest. E3 against Haney.
I was gonna ask you that, Fish, so not to cut you off, bro. So you would pick Shakur against Devin Haney at 147 with no stipulations?
At 147, yeah. If it's just straight, whatever weight they fight at, I'm taking Shakur Stevenson.
So why
because
is Shakur so apprehensive about just moving up and getting the full credit, just like we seen Crawford do with Canelo? Why is he so apprehensive? In your
because
opinion?
I would think because he don't want to give up all the advantages. Devin Haney been up, at a higher weight than he had, so he
Yeah, he
just
fought
want
at
to try to.
144 against Ramirez, if I'm not mistaken. And then he moved up to fight Brian Norman Jr. at 147. So technically, he's only been there for one fight. But I get what you're saying. He is a big guy. But I mean, Shakur say skills pay the bills, though, General Big Fish. So I can't let him off the hook, bro. I can't do it. Maybe I'm being biased. Y'all know I don't like Shakur, but I'm going to call a spade no matter what. But go ahead, Fish.
Yeah, I don't think that he ready to fight Devin Haney yet. That's why I'm not really saying that's the order of business. Ryan Garcia pretty uh what would you say? He's flexible right now. And I wouldn't say
Desperate. I
desperate,
would
but
say he's desperate.
I don't want
Yeah,
I
he
ain't want
got
to
it.
go that far with it. I say
Oh, yeah, he desperate right
he's
now.
flexible, so he would cut weight, drop down to 144, something like that, 143. But Devin Haney is not doing that. So and Shakur is not about to go up to a full-fledged welterweight because he's not going to take that chance.
So
Even
that
even
fight not gonna happen then, Fizz, because if I'm in Devin Haney's camp, I'm not dropping weight. I'm
oh,
not
that's
gonna
not
put weight for
nah
Shakur. You feel what
Shakur
I'm
gonna have
saying?
to come
Because
up to
in my personal
147.
opinion, Devin Haney is the A side in that fight. So why would I do you a favor? Same situation happened at 135. This nigga wanted more than 25% or more than a flat fee, and Devin was like, "Fuck you! I'll just go fight Regis Program and go to 140."
But
Like, no, I'm not giving you nothing if I don't have to. No, I'm sorry.
yeah. A more realistic possibility for Devin Haney would be Earl Spence Jr. I would love to see that fight, E3.
I don't
That's
know
the
why,
fight I
because you
want to
the
see.
same nigga that said Earl Spence wasn't the same guy. So why would you want to throw him in there with a young guy like Devin Haney, who has been active?
Devin
Might not act.
Haney, I think Devin Haney is overrated, extremely overrated. So
So,
I think Earl Spence can get him, especially.
bro, we don't even know who Earl Spence trainer
Yeah,
is, Jimmy, Big Fish.
but what I'm saying is, from what the rumors say, he's
Okay.
fighting Zoo, right?
True, but we still don't know who
Spence.
his trainer is.
So if he get past Zoo, then I think that would be a legitimate fight for him to take versus Devin Haney at
But what if he
154.
looks like garbage against Zoo, but still pull out the
Well,
victory? You still want to see the
if he
fight?
look like garbage, I would assume he would go into retirement. You are a fucking hater. Why would you
I'm
just
not hating.
throw that assumption out there?
Bro, I'm playing devil's advocate, bro, and I'm being realistic.
You trying to ruin my scenario, man. Talking about what if he
Man,
look like.
bro, the last time we seen Earl Spence, bro, he God damn, motherfucker, God hit me with all kind of combinations and things. Bro, I don't want to see Earl get whooped like that again. Why would I want to throw him in there with Devin Haney, bro?
This
I don't even
time,
know why Bill called him out. I'm not rocking with that at all. That's
hey
a
man,
charity pick for Devin Haney.
he ain't gonna take Benadryl before the fight next time, bro.
I guess. Do you have anything else, kind sir, before I pass the mic to Goldie Loke?
Now that's all I got.
Appreciate you, Fizz. Hang tight. All right, man. Going out to the big homie, Goldie Loke from Savannah, Georgia. You're live on the chat with the pack. Pop your shit.
Am I okay?
Oh my God, your mic sounds phenomenal, kind sir.
Okay. Now that's what I'm gonna do.
The hell you gonna do?
I am not going to dignify myself and get out of character tonight for that bullshit General Bud Buddy was talking, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna try to handle myself in a nice, intelligent way. But he know damn well Shakira can't beat no damn Devin. Not at no 147. None of that shit. Shakur could go to 147 and fight Conor Ben, but he want to put a rehydration clause on who? Devin.
Debo is what they call
Debo.
him.
Debo Dare, the boogeyman. You feel what I'm saying? Him and Keyshawn just using Devin name as clickbait. You feel what I'm saying? Keyshawn got the opportunity to petition the WBO. They can't get any ranking to fight Devin. He ain't did it yet. So he bullshitting. You know, and also on the clip you just said, you just played, Keyshawn said he could beat them niggas. I mean, Shakur say he could beat them niggas at once. What did he say? 168?
Yeah, 170. Yeah, he said it doesn't matter. I'm crazy.
He said it doesn't matter. So
yeah.
why you want to put a rehydration clause on Devin? If you that goddamn bad, you could beat the motherfucker up there. So really, you're contradicting yourself.
Yep.
And the bullshit that Fish said, yeah, Ryan beat Devin. He got some licks in it. He didn't beat the shit out of Devin like you say he did. He lumped him up now. But if it wasn't for the third knockdown, Ryan wouldn't have won that fucking fight.
Man, so he was looking like Andre the Giant trying to climb up them ropes.
Hey, put that nigga ass on mute.
He on mute. Go ahead.
Put his ass on mute. I didn't interrupt his ass at all.
No, that's a fact. Go ahead, Goldie. Reclaim your time, kind sir.
You motherfucker, motherfucker, don't you interrupt me, no goddamn mo. Nah. He don't make me do my train of thought now. God damn it. See, that's
now you're talking about the fight. The fight was close, and Devin would have won if it wasn't for that last lockdown.
Yeah, it wasn't for the last knockdown. Ryan got a 3 knockdowns in 1 round. And that would give him 7-6. He did all that shit that Devin still couldn't stop Devin. Still couldn't stop him. Each time he knocked, Devo got up and put them hands on that nigga ass. Let's keep it a fact. You talking every time you wanna on a bad day. Nigga, come on, man. How many times I tell you I've been looking at that shit? How many times I looked at that fight?
What? Which one?
July the 29th.
Oh, the Earl Smith. Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times have you watched the fight? Educate the chat. I don't know.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Now you try to have a bad. I wake up in the middle of the night, can't sleep, I put that shit on. Just to laugh at this motherfucker here. You know, the funny thing about it, every time Bud beat somebody who they say he can't beat, they say they ain't no good. Well, when he beat the shit out of Sean Porter, or Sean had 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door.
Yep. He was podcasting. Yep.
Yeah, he was podcasting.
Yeah.
Before the fight, Earl, a big fish, he gonna do this, he gonna put Bud in the dirt. And when he beat the shit out of Earl ass, or Earl, the car accident, he wasn't good. He had surgery on the eye. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't had no surgery on the eye when he fought Ugas. He don't have a surgery on the eye. Yeah. So y'all coming all this bullshit. And now with Canelo, what they say about Canelo?
Oh, he was washed.
He was washed. But before then,
I had cramps in my legs.
Yes, but before the fight, Big Fish and Q and all of them saying Bud was too little. Canelo's gonna beat Bud arm, dog. Bud hit that nigga in the elbow one time and shut on that nigga shit.
It looked like he broke it. Yeah.
He fucked that nigga ass up. But he's put it on tear Bud body up. You feel what I'm saying?
So y'all saying Bud hit Canelo with an illegal blow.
Hey, I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what picture Goldie trying to paint. So how does this correlate to Shakur and Devin Haney? Go ahead. Or is you talking about Earl Spence and Devin Haney?
Shakur is capper. He don't want to fight Devin. Keyshawn don't want to fight Devin. And we talked about this earlier today. Everybody on that Devin list, he tried to fight the ass. Nobody want to fight him on that list. Only one who stepped up to fight him is Brian Norman, and he got his ass mollywop.
Won't they put Bud on the list?
Man, Bud ain't fit to fight nobody else.
So Goldie, let me ask you this, bro. How do you feel about Shakur putting little bro in front of him to fight Devin the Dream Haney? How do you feel about that? Because how can you claim to be the best fighter in the sport, but you got your little brother handling, your dirty work? To that you say what?
I'm gonna put it like this here. let's go back to something, okay? Let's go back to the Wilder and Anthony Joshua deal. You feel what I'm saying? Every time Wilder tried to fight Joshua, what did they do? Who did they put in front of what? Try to put in front of Anthony Joshua? Do you remember?
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Every time Wilder talking about fight Anthony Joshua, they throw a bitch ass Dylan White in the mix. Oh, you beat Dylan White first, and just the hand that blah 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 blah. That's the same thing they doing with Keyshawn and Shakur. They throwing Keyshawn up there in the front, hoping Keyshawn can go up there and beat Devin. Then if Devin beat the shit out of Keyshawn, Shakur ain't gonna never fight him. He is not gonna never fight this motherfucking man. You know, this is it's a recycle. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody want to admit that shit, but it's a recycle. That's what he doing. He popping them guns. He's saying everything, but let's fight.
So basically, you saying it's deja vu because, in my honest opinion, I feel like them two motherfuckers gonna end up falling out. I feel like Shakur is going to end up falling out with Keyshawn. He gonna end up falling out with Hitchens the same way he fell out with Devin Haney, the same way he fell out with Tank. Because Shakur Stevenson is a guy that's all about himself. It's me. It's all about him. You feel what I'm saying? And I think eventually, if Keyshawn keep getting the notoriety that he been getting lately, going on these podcasts, shout out to Mace, shout out to Cam, and we need them like in more in the boxing media space because I like how Mace be pressing these niggas on, hey man, how the hell y'all in the same weight class, but y'all ain't fighting each other? Like, why is everybody so cool? Like, I love how he been pressing them. Anyway, I feel like if Keyshawn keep doing what he doing and knocking niggas out and keep saying he the best nigga this and best nigga that, eventually they gonna have a falling out, Cody. That's what I believe is gonna happen.
Yeah, because Shakur ain't gonna want to share that lamb like with him.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? He always think he the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he don't want to share that lamb like, and motherfucker Big Fish, don't you never disrespect me no goddamn more. Talking about Debo Dab. Man, Debo Dab is the boogeyman right now. And Bruce Wayne, welcome to the check, my brother. I listen to you all the time, man. You was spitting some shit. I love it. I love it. You keep you stay on that motherfucking Nate. Like I'm gonna stay on Fish Nate. I wish your brother Q was on here so I could check his ass out. But hey,
Cody, let me ask you this, bro. So how do you feel about niggas like the General Big Fish trying to throw Errol Spence in the ring with Devin Haney?
Man, boy, look at I'll do for the talk about Earl.
How do you feel about that? Because I'm appalled. You know, all the excuses we heard coming from the but listen, I'm gonna throw him in there with Devin Haney before he even come back to fight Tim Tszyu.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna play out.
I don't get it, man. Yeah, I'm listening.
If Earl come out and beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu, heaven forbid if he stop him. Big Fish gonna come talk shit. Q gonna come on that crying. Woo, the Big Fish bite. He this and he that. That's what they're gonna be waiting on. But he go fuck around and fuck with Debo Dale and don't let Debo Dale beat his motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he should have came back. He had that one good fight. He wasn't ready. Bud beat his ass 6 years ago. They try to beat Earl up. Earl did a smarter thing he can do. Staying away until Bud retired. He know.
Okay, so that was the play, in your opinion.
That's
you feel
the
like
play.
Earl,
if he told us time Bud retired, now he's starting to fight somebody. Cause he kept talking, he coming back. If he knew out of shadow of a doubt, if he would have came back anytime Bud was still there, we all was going to demand for that rematch.
Why? I wouldn't.
Because
you're one of the biggest Terrence Crawford fans on YouTube. Listen, I wouldn't. I didn't want to see that again.
The Earl section would have had demand for that rematch because he made up all them fucking excuses. If Earl did a 40 at 154, they were 40 at 160, it would have been a different fucking fight.
I mean, there were a lot of Earl sexuals saying that, but I didn't really believe it, bro. I feel like they was just capping because they know good and goddamn well it didn't matter what weight they fought at. That dude was not on the same level as Terrence Crawford.
And none of them on the same level as motherfucker, man. And none of them on the same level that motherfucker Fish. And I say that you can say I glaze, you can say I do everything. Bud is the man. Bud beat all their ass. When he beat the shit out of Canelo, you couldn't say shit. You ain't nothing but a motherfucker Bud hater. Now you're a Debo Dab hater.
But speaking of Bud, bro, this is one thing I do have to say. And you know Crawford is my guy. But why is he sitting back and letting Shakur Stevenson do all this whole ass shit that he would never do? Like, he didn't put no rules and stipulations on Canelo. He wasn't trying to fight niggas at catch weights. When he was talking about fighting Jermell Charlo, he didn't say, oh, I'm a smaller guy. I started at 135. I want to fight you at 152 for all your straps. He was talking about fighting Charlo at his actual weight class before he even fought Earl Spence. Because remember, it was rumor has it that, hey, if he couldn't get the Earl fight, he was going to use his WBO super champion status right at 147 Goldie to move up to fight Jermell Charlo. And that's why Jermell Charlo would say, oh, I'm busy. Why don't you go fight that big lanky motherfucker? You remember that? I'm going to do a show up on that nigga. But anyway, you remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of that.
So why is the boogeyman letting Shakur say this whole ass shit, bro? If you the best nigga in boxing, if you feel like you number one pound for pound, if you feel like your skills is way more superior than Devin Haney's, than Keyshawn Davis, than Hitchens, than Connor Ben, than Ryan, then why do you need all these stipulations in your favor, bro? I need somebody to make that make sense.
Listen, you know I'm one of the number one Bud buddies. You feel what I'm saying? Deep down, Bud knows Shakur is not the man. He knows Shakur can't handle that weight like he could. Shakur don't have the confidence as Bud do.
He's not a killer. Like, I think it's more so his instincts. He doesn't have that natural killer instinct. He like Shakur isn't a mean guy. Like, he not mean. Like, Bud walks around pissed off with a chip on his shoulder, mad at the world half 85% of the time, don't want to do interviews. Like, he just walks around mad. Like, he's an angry guy. I mean, I just got to call a spade a spade. But Shakur is more of a happy-go-lucky, smiling, you know, more approachable. He's willing to do interviews. He didn't really press on the gas against T.O., which is one of my many criticisms of him in that fight because the man invited you to his private parts, and then you want to act like you felt sorry for the nigga after the fight, but you could have stopped the nigga during the fight, but you took your foot off the gas because you're not a killer. You just don't have it in you. He doesn't have that Keyshawn Davis in him, bro, that mean streak to get a nigga up out of there by any means. I don't see that.
He don't, but Shakur also afraid of getting hit.
Agreed.
He's afraid of getting hit. Yeah, right. I told y'all what he was going to do to T.O. They thought I was crazy.
I said what he was going to do to T.O. too, but yeah, you were saying it was going to be easy.
I got one of my nephews. I invited them. They probably be coming on. You know, one of them named Twin, the other named Briskin. I told them boys about it. I don't know if Twin listening in tonight. I told him we was his name is Danshall, and the other name Briskin. We were talking, but Briskin, he just like Fish and Q. They don't listen to him. They're hard-headed. I tell him every time who gonna get the ass whooped. Yeah. But he don't want to listen.
Bro, you know it's bad if Boxing Nerd, who I hardly ever agree with, saying that Shakur is scary. This is coming from Boxing Nerd, and we disagree 95% of the time. Me and Boxing Nerd, he even saying Shakur is scary. Like, bro, the jig is up, bro. You can't keep talking this. I'm the best fighter in the world, and everybody is afraid of me, and don't nobody want to get embarrassed. But when it come time to make the fights, there's always you move the goalposts, or you got to have everything in your favor, or you need 10% more to make the fight with Devin Haney, or I can't fight this guy because we've been in the trenches together. We just slipped, twiddling our toes together. I don't know what they got going on, bro.
Guess what?
I hate this. I hate this new era of fighters, bro.
Yeah,
I don't like none of it.
I'm gonna say this to him that I want Big Fish to charm in. They can say what they want to say about Debo Dab. You feel what I'm saying? He does, but you never seen Debo Dab say he want a hydration clause on a motherfucker. He'd never said it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever recalled.
He ain't never said that shit.
But I mean, but again, though, to play contrarian, a lot of people say or feel like Devin Haney was a weight bully, so he wouldn't be one of those individuals that could say, "Hey, I want to put you on her." You know what I'm saying? Because he was naturally bigger than most of the guys he was fighting. That's what his haters are going to say. You know that, right?
They gonna sit up, but Devin, when Devin was killing himself because he tried to make the best fight at 135.
Yeah, because he didn't have to fight Lomachenko.
He didn't have to fight Lomachenko. Devin tried to give us the fight that we want. Then he was willing to stay at 135 to fight Shakur and Tank, killing himself to make that shit.
But honestly, though, that's really on Bob Arum, and I'm gonna tell you why, Go.
Yeah.
I've always felt like in that 3-fight deal that they had Haney sign, you know, the 2 fights with George Kambosos, and then the 3rd fight, instead of putting Vasily Lomachenko in that slot, they should have put Shakur in that slot. And then if and when Shakur would have beat Devin the Dream Haney, then you could have matched him up with who? Vasily Lomachenko, right? And you would have kept all the belts on that same side of the street at top rank. But Bob Arum, being, you know, the racist prick that he is, he wanted Vasily Lomachenko to get all the notoriety and have all the belts again. So that's why he put him in that position to win the belts again. So I feel like Shakur beef should have been more so with Bob, because it's like, Bob, you know I can cook this nigga. You see what I can do in the gym. Like, why not put me in this spot and then make me fight Vasily Lomachenko, because I'm asking for this fight anyway. So that was on Bob, in my opinion. Go ahead.
Not only that, Shakur had his opportunity to get all the belts, even after Lomachenko.
Agreed. Yep.
He had all opportunity, even after Lomachenko. So he the one decided not to take the fight. He the one wanted more money. Nigga, you just, matter of fact, nigga, you had just moved up to 135. I don't even think he had a first fight at 135 yet, did he?
Who? Shakur?
Yeah, when him and Devil.
He fought Yoshino at 135. And then I think that's when he started calling for the fight with Devin Haney, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So
because then he fought De Los Santos, and then he fought Hartunian and Padley, and, you know, Zapata and Teofimo. But go ahead.
Right. You know, because we was in that shit. We were telling that nigga he ain't fought nobody. Big Fish, where you at? Oh, he done got scared because we talked about Earl so bad he done ran off.
Yeah, I mean, man, these dudes are all over the place, Goldie. Even with Keyshawn, bro. 1 minute you want to fight Hitchens, you're facing off with him, right? And then the next minute you're calling out Devin Haney after the fight, saying that, oh, there's nobody else that you want. And then not even 24 hours later, on Nightcap, here you are saying that you want to fight Crocker, and you've already been talking to Eddie Hearn about it at 147. And then you want to unify, but then not only that, a couple of weeks go by, you go on Cam and May show, and you talking about how you don't even want to pay sanctioning fees. So why the fuck you want to fight for belts?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga, and I see you, King, my bad, bro. And you know, I think, you know, I made a video saying I believe Keyshawn would be Devin Haney if that fight were to happen. But I got to call a spade. Like, bro, you're pump faking. Like, you all over the place. 1 minute you want to fight for the belt. Then the next minute you don't want to pay the sanctioning fees. And then the next minute you want to stay at 140. Then the next minute you want to move up to fight Devin. And then you say, oh, well, Devin Haney is ducking me because he's trying to go fight Xander Zayas. But you was the nigga that came out first and said that you want to fight Crocker, Lewis Crocker. So, I mean, which one is it? What am I supposed to believe as a fight fan, bro?
What you need to believe is them niggas pump faking. Them niggas don't want
this shit is a smoke screen, bro.
They don't want to fuck with people, Dab. That nigga here. They see that how big Dab is. You feel what I'm saying? And how Dab moving at 147. Dab picking up more power from 140 to 147. I'm thinking Dab next move gonna be motherfucking 154.
I mean, it should, but on the flip side, though, I'm not asking for him to fight Xander Zayas, me personally.
No.
I understand that the man got a belt, he unified, if I'm not mistaken, but that's not a fight that was on his hit list.
No.
Jerome Busquets was on your hit list, Devin the Dream Haney and Trill Bill. Why not pursue that fight at 154? Because I don't give a fuck about them belts. I personally don't. I just want to see the best match.
You say Boots? You say Boots?
Yeah, I said Boots. Boots was on his hit list. That was one of the names. I think he was number 4.
Boots ran. Boots ran from Debo.
I agree with that because he wanted to fight at the catch weight, but since
he wanted to fight Debo.
Hold on, hear me out.
The man come from 140.
Listen.
He trying to fight the man at 152.
Yeah, I just said that, Goldie, but you got to hear me out, kind sir. You got to hear me out. But since he's talking about going to 154 to fight Xander Zayas, fuck that fight. Go ahead and try to make the fight with Jerome Businis. Because it looked like he ain't about to fight Virgil anyway. Like, I don't even know what's going on with that situation. Why not pursue that fight? So I got some constructive criticism for Devin Haney as well. Like, all of these niggas moving funny in my personal opinion.
Hold on, E. I got to check you on that.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I got to check you on that. Debo Muda won't come out to 147. He called Boots out.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Boots said nobody want to fight him. He called Boots out. Boots avoided Debo there.
Okay.
Debo there come out to 154. What do you think he gonna do? He gonna avoid him again.
But he still has to pursue it though, Goldie.
I'm not. Listen, I don't take. Boots got skills. I'm not gonna take nothing away from it. But any fighter that comes in there with hella 5-foot movement give Boots problems.
I agree with you on that, but that's not what we're talking about. What I'm saying is, ain't nobody asking for Xander Zayas. You like this is the list. Hey, listen, Goldie, I didn't make the list. You didn't make the list. King didn't make the list. I am 444. He didn't make the list. Trill Bill and Devin Haney made this list, and they put it out for the world to see. So I'm just holding him to the same standards. I'm holding Shakur to. I hold Tank to. Keyshawn, everybody else around here in the sport of boxing pump faking in this era. My nigga, if you go on to 154, fuck Zayas. I mean, I get it. You're trying to get easy accolades and, you know, mediocre paydays, whatever. But I would rather for him to pursue a fight with Boots. That's all I'm saying, bro, because he was on your list.
I feel what you're saying. But right now, Mr. Two-fight tune-ups at 154.
Oh, Lord.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
He not trying to Devil move up to 154.
Okay.
Or he gonna be like, I got Tim Tszyu, or not Tim Tszyu. He trying to negotiate with Virgil. I believe if Devil go to 154 and a Tim Tszyu and Boots fight don't happen, I believe Devin will call him out.
You mean the Virgil and Boots fight?
Yeah, Virgil.
Okay. Just to clarify for the playback game. Okay.
I believe that Devin will call him out at 154. I give Devin all the credit in the world. Win, lose, or draw, he not afraid to fight nobody. Like I said, y'all want to say. He ain't afraid to fight nobody.
Let me do this because King been waiting for a minute, and then I'm going to go to IM 444. Mute your audio for me, please. All right, man. Going out to my boy Kane. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, man. What's happening?
What's happening? What it do, man? Salute to you, boys.
What's up, my brother? Salute, man. What's going on?
Yeah, look, bro.
I'm listening.
We have been spoiled. We have had the privilege and the opportunity, you know, to be fans of one of God's favorite children. You know, the boogeyman himself, the baddest man on the planet. Yeah, I think, you know, we can't hold Shakur to that standard. I get it. He does, you know, say one thing and then, you know, turn around and say something. But our boy Bud did the same thing. All these boxers do. You know what I'm saying? They all, you know, go against their own. They argue with themselves, you know, at some point in the game. I don't think at this point that Shakur fighting Devin Haney is the fight, bro. Devin Haney is just too big for him, bro. He really is. And so, I mean, if there's not no fighters at Shakur's weight that really makes a great fight, then yeah, he would have to fight bigger dudes and try to put them at a catch weight, or a rehydration club. Like that's him just trying to figure out a way to make, some of those bigger fights. But I think you've been a little bit hard on him, E3.
Oh, no.
I think you've been a little tough on him, bro. I really do.
I'm listening.
That's all I got, man.
Okay, well, let me do this. Let me go ahead and pass the mic to IM444. You're live on the chat. Talk to me, man. What's happening?
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. First and foremost, I believe Shakur cooks Dev quite in a competitive fight, but definitely it's gonna be a lot easier than people think. I got audio coming directly from Trill Bill stating out of his own mouth that in a lot of the sparring matches, it was very hard to hit Shakur, and if you had an opportunity to touch Shakur, it was success. It was a win. I think Debo and Trill, I think they've bought into this illusion of being a Debo because of the Brian Norman win. It's gone to their heads. They are being very calculated. Let's make this very clear. Yes, why are you mentioning Xander Zayas? You got Boots on your list. I haven't heard them call Boots' name at all. Okay, because they know what time it is. Number two, Shakur don't even fight in that weight class. So the idea that Shakur to fight Devin is not realistic. And if it is going to happen, I 100% agree. Shakur knows Devin more than anybody knows Devin. And Devin's a big boy, whether people want to believe it or not. Okay. And we don't see Devin trying to say, hey, listen, let's do a catch weight. They're not even entertaining the idea of a catch weight. But that lets me know already that they know what time it is. The problem is this, that Crocker fight, they thought they had it. Eddie Hearn pulled a fast one on him. Nope, you're not getting Crocker. So now what is left? The bottom line is that what is left? Who are they calling out now? Who are they going to fight now? Because what it looks like to me, they don't want Ryan. Because if Ryan goes in there and beat Barrios, I mean, they don't seem too excited about they're talking about Vada, which I get it. I agree. But it's like they are the ones pump faking because they're trying to keep their name alive and relevant because hands down, I don't care. Shakur cooks Dev. There's no, you tell me what Devin fight that he is masterclassing. That ain't happening. I mean, every fight he's in, he has a clear advantage, which that's okay. It is what it is. But we know what time it is, okay? And that's just the reality. So I just feel like Shakur is just moving strategic. I think Keyshawn's moving strategic. And I don't think they want Keyshawn, to be honest with you. They don't want Keyshawn. But that's my take.
So you believe they just all talking, basically, is what you're saying.
I believe yes. I believe Bill is just talking because think about it, why are you
not just
talking
Bill.
about Xander?
Hold on. Not to cut you off, not to cut your wisdom. Not just Bill. I'm saying Shakur. I'm saying, well, we really don't hear from Devin. I mean, he'll tweet, but he really don't talk. So yeah. So Bill, Shakur, and Keyshawn, you think they all posturing?
I think personally, I think Keyshawn wants that fight. I don't think Keyshawn is posturing at all. I think Keyshawn is letting Devin know, listen, we got options. Here's the thing. Keyshawn knows if Bill wants to fight, send the man a contract. Why Bill ain't sending him a contract so that we can all say, okay, here you go, Keyshawn, what's up? No, Keyshawn is saying, hey, listen, I'm not going to wait around for you, but just know I will fight you. I don't think Keyshawn is posturing at all. Send the contract, Dev. Send the contract.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You seem like you follow the sport of boxing. We saw the man clearly call out Devin Haney right after his phenomenal victory, after he stopped Jermaine Ortiz, right? I did a short right after the fight saying, look, man, I'm picking Keyshawn Davis to beat Devin Haney. So I'm being objective about the situation, right? Then, hold on, not even 24 hours after that, the man left a bad taste in my mouth because I seen him on Nightcap, one of the biggest sports podcasts in the world. Shout out to Uncle Shay and Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And when they asked him, what were his plans, he said that he wanted to fight Lewis Crocker next. And he had already been in talks with Eddie Hearn about this fight. And then he wanted to unify with Devin. But then not only that, IM444 the other day on It Is What It Is podcast, this nigga talking about he don't even want to pay sanctioning fees. So why are you trying to fight for belts? So to me, he's all over the place as well. But go ahead.
So let me respond on that. The reason why I feel that so number one, I don't think we need to get caught up on boxers letting the world know, hey, look, here are my options in XYZ. He already said he wanted Devin Haney. Devin Haney should have had a contract ready to go the moment he won that fight. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He should have had a contract ready for Keyshawn Davis ASAP. Nobody's sitting around waiting for Devin Haney. So I'm pretty sure there was no contract there. He's like, listen, I don't get no contract. I could go fight Lewis Crocker. You know what I mean? We can go do this and make it a bigger fight. People just expressing their intentions and their goals, but that has nothing to do with Devin Haney providing who he wants on the list with a contract. And the bottom line is Devin Haney ain't doing that, and nobody's waiting for Devin Haney.
Okay, so I agree with you on that. As a man, I'm not going to wait for any other man to feed my family. So I wholeheartedly agree with what you're saying. So let me ask you this, bro. How do you feel about the old buddy, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse shit? You know, the Paw Patrol shit where all these dudes are cool. They all in the same weight class. They don't want to fight each other because they came up in the amateurs. They've been together in the trenches. How do you feel about this situation with Shakur, Hitchens, and Keyshawn Davis? Well, more so Keyshawn and Shakur, because Hitchens and Davis, they got smoke right now. But
so I'm going to tell you how I feel about that. I view that as this. It's like having the homies, and you know that you and your homies are the best in the league. And you already know, listen, we're going to clean house. And once we clean house, then it's going to make what we're going to do bigger and better. At the end of the day, there's more than enough fighters for them to fight. So to prove to the world that they are the best in that division. They're the best out there. So I feel like it's just two elite fighters knowing that they are the top 1 and 2 in that division. And all they're saying is like, listen, before we even deal with each other, let's go ahead and clean house and show the world that all these other people that people thinking are elite, they're not elite when it comes to us. That's how I feel about that.
But I am 444. The last time I checked, bro, the sport of boxing isn't the tag team champions of the world. You have to be undisputed. I've never seen a tag team undisputed champion of the world, bro. How can we wholeheartedly say Shakur is the best or Keyshawn is the best or Devin Haney is the best if they're not willing to fight each other, bro? How can we say that?
No, I'm with you on that. I'll be honest with you. I'm with you on that. This is how I feel about
that. Because I kind of see you kind of going that Dev, and I get it. Because I'm kind of, tripping on Dev too. Because like, why are you bringing up Xander? I said that before you even came on here. But on the flip side, these two motherfuckers swear they the best two fighters in the world, but they don't want to fight each other. So you can't, to me, as a competitor, you can't say you're the best if you're not putting your skills to the test versus the best opposition. And they both said, hey, man, this guy's just like me or this guy's just like that, but they not willing to fight each other, bro. I'm not rocking with you.
I'm with you on that. I mean, my thing is this. I need Devin Haney. Like, I just feel like there's other fighters out there that need to be taken care of so that we can just finally see who potentially are the top 2. You know what I mean?
What does Devin Haney have to do with what I just asked you, bro? Because Devin will fight both of them, according to him.
I don't believe Devin will fight both of them. That's what I'm saying.
It's not about what you believe. I'm going off of what the man said via Twitter. He said, I'll fight little bro. Hold on. Let me get it out. I'm going to let you go. He said, I will fight little bro, and then I will fight big bro. I want a 2-for-1 special. That's what he said, just to paraphrase it, bro. So we can't say that Devin don't want to fight him, but what we have heard these niggas say is they don't want to fight each other. And I don't see that same level of vitriol coming from you, bro, when it comes to Keyshawn and Shakur.
So basically, someone saying that they want to fight somebody and not providing a contract. What I'm saying is this. Bill Haney runs the way that they market and the way that they operate is genius. I don't care about what they say. Put the contract. Saying something and putting the action behind it shows me you serious about it. When they wanted Norman Jr. got that fight, no problem. Contract on the table, ready to go. Show me a contract that Shakur or Davis got, Keyshawn got. Devin pump faking. He don't want no Keyshawn Davis or Shakur. He don't want them. They are stylistically a problem.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. So Devin Haney is pump faking, but these other two motherfuckers ain't pump faking, but they don't want to fight each other. They so basically they waiting on the Devin Haney bag or the opportunity to beat him, but they don't want to beat each other. You ain't got no problem with that.
Okay, E-Thriller, who's the A side between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis?
I asked you a question, bro. Now you asking me. You're answering the question with a question.
The B side can't pump fake. The B side can only
No.
pump.
That's not what I asked you, bro. I understand who's the A side.
Okay.
Haney is the A side.
I don't think
Agreed.
they're pump faking.
But that what I asked.
I don't think they're pump faking. To answer your question, I don't think Keyshawn's pump faking.
No. I'm not talking about pump faking with Devin. I'm saying why they can't fight each other.
Oh, I explained that.
Okay, so let's just say for the sake of the argument that Keyshawn moves up and beat Devin, like I think he would. You ain't gonna be pressing for Shakur to fight Keyshawn Davis?
Absolutely, I'm pressing for that. Absolutely.
So why we can't get that fight now? They in the same weight class. Is all I'm saying.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's why I love what they got going on, because they know, in my opinion, I believe they know that they are the two best. Let's clean house. Once we clean house, now it's going to be undeniable who's the king between me and you. Now we put on the biggest fight. Why spoil that now? Take care of the Devs. Take care of the Ryans. Take care of all this food out here. Clean house.
Yeah, I don't, as a competitor, bro, like, based off of the way that both of them talk, especially Shakur, because he feel like ain't nobody on his level, but bro, you have to prove it. You can't sit here and claim that you're the best fighter in the world when there's another guy in or around your weight class that we look at that can possibly be better than you. But when it comes down to it, hey, I don't want to fight you because you my brother. But goddamn, is everybody that's good your brother? Because David Haney used to be your brother. Tank used to be close to you. You fell out with him. So eventually, in my personal opinion, I think they're going to fall out because I feel like Shakur is a jealous ass nigga. In my personal opinion. Cool. But like as of right now, I'm just trying to see. I'm cool with your smoke for Devin. I just want to know why you don't have the same smoke for them two niggas.
I agree with you. And what I'll say, because I'm going to hug the panel, what I'll say is this. I view it very similar to Bud and Sean Porter. Sean Porter and Bud were friends. And for the longest, they said they would not fight each other. Then it got to a point to where it's like, you know what? Everybody ducking me. We going to fight. And I thought, and that's how I see Keyshawn Davis and Shakur. I view it like that more so than them trying to duck each other. I just think it's just an understanding that when the time comes, they're going to be able to display to the world who is the best when there's only them left amongst everyone else. That's how I'm looking at it. But I do get what you're saying, though.
But see, in my opinion, bro, that was a whole different situation and dynamic because I ain't really just hear Bud saying I'm the best, this and the best. That like he'll say it, but not to the level of a Shakur or not to the level of a Keyshawn. Like these dudes are arrogant and cocky with this shit, bro. They put it in our face. Like Bud barely do interviews. He just started doing interviews right before the Earl Spence fight. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're wrong. You're right.
We ain't never known him to be boisterous. I mean, I do remember doing the show prior to that fight even getting made of him saying, "Oh, he would knock Crawford out," which kind of enticed Bud to make the fight. Because remember, Bud was trying to make the Manny Pacquiao fight, but he said, "Hey, sit tight. If I can't make this fight, then I'm gonna double back and spin the block, and we can get it cracking." You feel what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened. But anyway, I say all that to say, when you are as boisterous as a Shakur Stevenson and you're prideful and arrogant and entitled on top of that, and you run around here talking this shit, but then you get in the ring and you perform the way that you perform, leaving a bad taste in most casuals' mouth, bro, niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Like, no, y'all need to line it up just like Devin. Just like Devin got to line it, because I can listen, if Tank was saying this shit, bro, you would be going in on Tank.
When you say perform the way you perform, what fight you talking about when you said that?
Remember De Los Santos?
Come on, man. Like
I see you, GQ. Those were bad performances, bro. Those left a lot to be desired.
Everyone knows that. What's so crazy is that I don't know why people reference a fight where he clearly was hurt. We know that.
But it happened,
he clearly
bro.
was injured.
A lot of niggas get hurt in fights. They got to fight through it. Tank got hurt versus Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah, he got hurt later in the round. He got hurt more toward the end of the
But
fight.
it doesn't matter. He still got hurt, bro. You think Shakur Stevenson is the only nigga that go into fights banged up? That's not 100%. Do you really think he the only nigga that be having fucked up hands heading into a fight?
No, I get your point. I'm just saying it was very clear that the dude did not have his hands, bro, going into the fight. That's a different scenario. That's the only fight he fought like that. There's not
okay. Even though I disagree, listen. Even though I disagree, I'll give you that. But what about with Jeremiah Nakathila? What happened that night? Was his hands messed up in that fight?
Yo, you funny with the Nakatilia fight.
I just asked you a simple question, bro. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being honest. I'm just calling you out on your bullshit.
You felt like he was. You felt like he was running in that fight. That's what you say he was running in that
I
fight.
felt like he felt like bro, Timothy Bradley, who loves Shakur Stevenson, right? Would you agree with that statement?
Correct.
He said he had to drink coffee to stay up during the fight. He was scared to get hit by Jeremiah Nakatilia.
Say no
Boy fell asleep at the fight on that nigga ass.
Say no more.
That wasn't a fight, though. That wasn't a fight, Goldie.
That wasn't a fight.
Hold on, Goldie. We haven't. Hold on. Go ahead, IO.
No, you good. I can see, man. I'm gonna listen.
Am I reaching or am I hating? Because I don't like Shakur, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
You're not hating. I
Okay,
feel like
you.
I look at what I do is I don't look at small isolated situations. I look at what is the percentage. And when I look at the majority of his fights tells a different story. And those little one-offs, I get what you're saying. They're a little less desired, but 2 fights that were less desired out of more fights that are kind of very, you see his skill set and you see what he does. I'm just, and they just keep getting better. In my opinion, they keep getting better and better and better. The Zepeda fight better. The Teolio Lopez fight better.
Fight.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Zepeda fight was very entertaining. I had zero complaints.
I think that's a part of growth.
You know what I mean? Watching that fight because I couldn't believe
it's a part of growth. I think it's a part of growth. You know what I mean?
But
them 2 fighters not power punches though.
Goldie, hold on, man. GQ just came on. Hang tight. Don't go nowhere. I am 444 because you cooking like a motherfucker. GQ, man, you live on the chat with the Pat. Hold on, Goldie. You live on the chat with the Pat. Talk to me, man. What's happening?
How my audio sound? I'm at work. Is the background loud?
You Gucci, bro. Nah. Go ahead and pop your shit, bro.
Oh yeah. I do. Where's the I'm 44? He already tripping, man.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Break it down.
Talking about what they want to. They beat everybody on your side. We beat everybody on my side. Then we meet up. Man, that dude was scary. Shakur scary, man. Him and Keyshawn scary, man. Like I don't like that shit. Man. I feel like they both ducked the smoke from Abdullah at 135. As soon as he got a belt, they both left. I feel they know he a threat. And why all of them signed to the same promotion company, man? Like,
Who you talking about? You talking about Eddie Hearn?
No, signed the same manager. They all signed under Jay Prince.
Oh, Jay Prince. Yeah, good point. Yep, good point. I don't even like that. You're right, bro. I don't even like that.
Listen to Shakur energy every time I ask about Abdul. I mean, he green, he this and that. Man, he young, he green and all this, but you gave K Austin an opportunity to like, come on, man. Like Abdullah would be the best fighter he ever fought on his resume. The most skilled fighter, and he probably had the most power anybody ever fought. Probably besides you can say Edward De Los Santos also, but
okay. Here we go. Here we go with these moments. Here, Abdullah has an exciting moment. Now all of a sudden, he'll be the best fighter. Abdullah. Let me share something.
It's not even your turn, dude.
Go ahead.
You gotta let him finish, IO4. Let him finish, bro. Let him finish cooking. I promise. I'm gonna let you respond. Go ahead, GQ.
So Abdullah not the best. That would be the best fighter on Shakur resume, like skill wise. I'm asking you, E3. Like
skill wise, the best nigga on his resume.
From what we see,
yeah, I would say so based off of the niggas that Shakur fought. Because I've been telling y'all, T.O. wasn't shit for years.
Look what Shakur did to Nakatilia, and look what Abdullah did to Nakatilia.
What was the cat name? Jamel Herring. I didn't never looked at him like that either. Oscar Valdez. I would say Abdullah Mason.
Everybody he fight, we know he can beat him. Like
Artunian, Padley. Yeah. Good.
He haven't been in a 50-50 fight yet.
Maybe Edward De Los Santos. That might be the only one, bro, because he was timid in that fight. But according to IM 444, his hands were hurt. Okay, but go ahead, make your point.
Exactly. Let your hands be hurt against Abdullah or Tank or somebody like that. Come on, man, it's lights out. And I don't even like Tank. I used to be, I used to be a Shakur. I used to be on Shakur's side, but he started moving funny. Like I don't like the way he moving, man. That energy way off, man. That dude.
Yeah, I used to like the nigga too, bro, before he said fuck the fans. And he started saying all that stupid ass shit about Muhammad Ali and Tyson Fury. He didn't say too much stupid shit for me to like him. I'm sorry. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, he said all this shit about Tank, but now you in Tank position, you doing the same shit you said Tank was doing.
I'm gonna say he doing worse, bro, because he know better. He's worse. He knows better. Because you watched Tank do this shit and you bitched him on about it. Now you're doing the same thing, if not worse. Why are you trying to fight Tank's leftovers? Like, why are you trying to fight Ryan, bro? Ain't nobody asking you for that fight.
Why are you trying to fight Conor Ben? Like,
yeah, I damn sure don't want to. And what has he done in the sport? Nothing. And neither has Ryan. But go ahead, my bad, bro.
yeah, like he not trying to fight nobody. Like, I don't understand it.
I agree.
Get it. He got the weakest resume of anybody on a pound for pound.
I don't want to say something to all 444.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. GQ, are you done, bro? Because this ignorant motherfucker keep cutting me off.
That's probably
I'm just
going
going
to everybody says.
because my
Okay,
phone
go ahead and say what you got to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, because my phone about to cut off. My phone about to cut off, and I don't want to mess the show up. I was sent back listening to Mr. Owl with an Owl 444.
Yeah.
Just call him 444. Yeah.
444. 444. Mr. 444. Man, you on some bullshit. Especially when it come down to Debo Dow, you talking to the Keyshawn shit. Well, Devin ain't something a contract. When Keyshawn came out of his mouth of that motherfucker shit, it took Devin 10 minutes to tell that nigga make the fight happen. You feel what I'm saying? Then he talking all that shit. He want to fight Devin. The WBO told him you're not even in the ranking. They told his ass to petition to become in the ranking, and we'll make the fight. And what he do? He shut the fuck up. So he capping like a motherfucker. He don't want to fuck with Devin at 147. See, y'all be all on that bullshit. See, you saw you one of the fella too because Devin had that one bad fight against Ryan Garcia. Y'all want to talk that? Y'all want to talk that shit about Devin?
OG, Mr. Golden, you're not gonna be playing with. You're not gonna be playing with Keyshawn like this here, man. Now,
Man,
y'all know I rock with Keyshawn. That's my boy, man.
You can't get out. I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Down, Kane. Put the pom-poms down, bro.
Nah, man, y'all not gonna be playing with
pom-poms down, man.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Q now. Keyshawn is not cut like that.
Man, yes, he is.
Keyshawn got mental problems. He ain't ready for this shit.
That's right. That's right. He got mental.
He not
when
ready for this shit.
When you step inside that ring, he goes mental.
Listen, Keyshawn haven't fought nobody really. And then he got the nerve. He got the nerve to come out there and tell me he a motherfucking superstar. Nigga, you ain't no fucking superstar yet, nigga.
Go.
I don't know why him and Shakur both saying this.
Listen, we had to deal with Big Fish and all of them telling us about Buzz resume. And here y'all is trying to tear down Keyshawn, talking about he ain't fought nobody. Y'all trying, you is. Don't talk to me about no goddamn. He ain't fought nobody. Go to stop doing that, bro.
Hey, but motherfucker, when he fuck somebody or not. My dealer, he ain't like that. He ain't no superstar yet. He got potential to be one.
All right.
He ain't like that.
Nah, he ain't like that. Because if he was like that, if he was like that, he would get off that bitch shit and fight Shakur. I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
You know, hold on. Let me address that. Let me address that.
I prefer his style way more, but hey, man, I gotta call it for what I see.
E, do you think that two men got to come out of the same cooch in order to be brothers?
No.
Yeah. No. I do.
No.
Okay.
Be real,
No, I don't.
Man,
I don't. I believe.
Shakur was closer to Devin than he was to Keyshawn. He knew Devin way before Keyshawn.
That's what I'm saying. He was close to
sleeping
Tank.
on Devin Haney floor. He used to sleep on Devin floor at his house. Like,
bro, Bill used to pick the nigga up and take him to tournaments and shit. Exactly. And then he called Bill all kind of bitch ass niggas, and he talking about their sport and shit, talking about integrity. But go ahead, I'm listening.
All relationships don't survive the journey. My point is that two women, they can be brothers or sisters even though they don't have the same mama, same daddy. You dig what I'm saying? And if this is the Charlo and the Charlo brothers, the Klitschko brothers, nobody's complaining that they won't fight each other. If Shakur and Keyshawn genuinely feel like they brothers and they don't wanna fight each other, like that is so many other boxers that they could be measured and judged by. To hold this one issue over their head, like that makes them lesser fighters. Come on, y'all. This is why I say in
make them lesser fighters. You can't
lesser fighters because you can't come around here poking your chest out telling me you the best, but you ain't going up against the best.
Yes,
Some niggas can't be saying they the best fighter in the sport at the same time, bro. But they're basically saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna fight this dude though." Well,
if I whoop everybody in front of me, regardless if I don't fight my brother or not, I still can say I'm the best.
But he's not even trying to fight the best competition. That's not his brother.
That's the best competition in his weight class, bro. Who many deem as the best, the nigga that can possibly beat him, but he don't want to fight him.
What weight class Shakur fights in? What weight class Shakur fights in?
140. He fighting at 140 right now. Keyshawn at 140.
And
140.
Yeah, and isn't Shakur potentially going to go down to 135 or no?
He didn't say. He said he gonna do whatever is the most lucrative. Is what he just told Stephen A. Smith.
And how do you guys feel about if you sign to the same management company from a business aspect? Why would you put two of your best fighters in the ring together to fight right now? Wouldn't you not do that to make more money? Let them clean up the house, let them clean up everything, and then you leave them for last.
You're speaking in terms of James. Hold on, hold on. I get that if you're James Prince, but we're not his fucking managers. We're fans of the sport. We want to see who the fuck the best. So I don't give a fuck what James Prince think or them trying to clean out the house. That's cool for him. I get it business wise. But as a fan of the sport, as a nigga that sit back and say, hey man, this nigga be capping. He think he the best. He think he the best. They both saying they ain't fighting each other. So what the fuck? I don't want to hear this shit no more. Stop saying y'all the best niggas in the sport. Get the fuck out the sport, bro. I don't want to hear this shit.
And that's cap because Keyshawn was just trying to fight Abdullah. They both signed to the same manager. So that's cap. He just said he'd fight him. Like that don't even
well, listen, I got something to say about this here.
Go ahead.
Didn't he drag Bud when Bud and Porter were saying the same thing?
Yes.
They drug Bud enough for that shit.
We didn't. Bud fans wasn't dragging Bud.
No. I ain't say the Bud fans. Yeah, we did. Some of us did. We got in Bud ass about that shit. Some of them got it because we said fuck that bullshit. The only reason why Bud and Sean were why not fighting because Sean took that shit to the media and disrespect Bud.
He said he was gonna knock him out.
And just like he just said not too long ago. Now, just that quick, I forgot that goddamn train of thought. He said,
I know you turned to goddamn. You having Earl sexual talking points. I don't like it, Gold.
I ain't having an Earl sexual talking point.
Yeah, I'm just telling you like
it is. Kane, you rock with basketball just like me, right?
Yes, sir.
So let me make a basketball analogy. Wasn't Kobe and T-Mac like brothers?
No, not brothers. I mean, they was cool.
No. I said like brothers. I've heard Tracy McGrady and Kobe say this on plenty of occasions that they were super close like brothers, brother. They were brothers, right?
Okay.
So how would you have felt if Kobe and McGrady said, "Look, man, every time they played each other, I ain't guarding this nigga. I don't want to guard him because that's my brother." How would you feel about them niggas as competitors?
3. First of all,
answer that question. Ain't no 3. Now answer that goddamn question.
I put the Michael Jackson socks on, bro. Good.
I'm finna answer the question. So first of all, I'm taking your word in it. I ain't never heard Kobe say that about. I never heard Kobe say that about anybody. But on the second thing is you're talking about a team sport that is completely different.
No, it's not,
nigga. Because it's individual matchups with basketball. Are you kidding me?
But 3, there are really no full blown individual matchups in basketball. It's too much switching, too much screening. It's too much screening. It's too much switching. Like it's too much. Yeah, it's too much going on, and it's not 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 5-on-5, and the opposing team is creating matchup advantages for their player. So it's not a situation where they gonna sit up and say, I'm not guarding Tracy, because what happens if you get switched on to Tracy? You're not gonna just let them blow by each other. Like, so that's what I'm saying, bro. That's not a good analogy. Like, it's two completely different scenarios.
A lot of times, too, we got to factor in this. When you have two people that have a relationship like that, sometimes it don't make for a good fight, because now you got people that have emotions. They got all kind of things that would not necessarily be there if they didn't have that type of relationship. I don't want to see a Keyshawn and Shakur right now, especially if they're not even in the mental space to actually give each other 100%. And then people are going to complain if the fight doesn't turn out a way that people think it would turn out, because they're not giving it their all, because they got all these emotions and all this other stuff, you know what I mean, in the fight. That's the only reason why. Another reason why I don't like those type of matchups. You know what I mean? It's almost like who you see Clarissa Shield, who she fighting? She fighting her friend, bro. That fight is going to be booty. It's going to be booty because why? That's her friend. And we already can see in a lot of the build up and everything. We know what time it is. Like, it's like, who wants to see that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to see real competition.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and I get it. But on the flip side, these niggas spar against each other all the time. They for free. So if you could spar together and make each other better, why can't y'all fight? It's essentially the same shit. You just got on headgear, bigger gloves.
Nah, because you gotta go to a different place, bro. You gotta go to a different place mentally, emotionally. Even in the Bud and Sean Porter fight, let's keep this real. Bud could have destroyed Sean Porter earlier. He could have straight destroyed him. You knew that Bud had compassion for that man. That's the reason why that fight turned out the way it was. That was Bud showing compassion to Sean Porter. And Bud could have did. I'm telling you, that fight was Bud showing compassion. He gave us a little bit of something. He ain't trying to kill that dude, and that's what I'm trying to say. Well, I don't want to fight like that.
It wasn't until they told Bud that he was losing that fight, because he was gonna let that fight go the distance, bro.
No, I agree with you on that.
It wasn't until they told him.
Once he got the head, then he was like, okay, I need to quit playing with this nigga. Football, juke move, and headbutt in my nigga. He started putting nigga after that. That's a good point, Fofo. I get where you're going. Even though I don't agree with the Shakur and Keyshawn, yeah, I get where you're going about that Bud. Because he did show him grace, a lot of grace.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Man, hey, 3. I'm finna get ready to hit this clock, man. Hey, man, ease up off Shakur. And listen, there will be no Keyshawn Davis slander, man. Y'all better chill out on Keyshawn. Y'all know that's my boy.
I can't if your boy capping, bro. I'm not making him go on one platform to say one thing and then say another. Like, that's the girl's shit.
3. You don't. So you telling me you don't see that Bud Crawford dog in Keyshawn?
Bro, you heard? Did you not hear my video after the fight with Jermaine Ortiz?
No.
After Jermaine Ortiz?
Yeah, nigga, I'm picking. Me and Goldie been going at it for weeks. I'm picking Keyshawn to be David Haney.
He done lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yes.
Me too.
I see that. Listen, I see more Bud Crawford than him than Shakur. I've been saying.
Oh yeah, no question.
I done done plenty of posts about that, bro. Oh yeah,
no question.
I see what you're saying as far as his skills, but they ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck the nigga saying. Two different things.
But you had the same arguments about Bud too, though. 3.
So basically,
Bud was contradicting himself left and right.
I'm objective. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, but I'm saying, just like I don't know if you posted a short on this or somebody else, but
I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that was me.
Yeah,
I put that out there. And that's my guy. So, do you believe he's going to turn down $100 million?
At this point, I do. I think it'll take more. I think it'll take more than that at this point. Okay. I think Bud got in his feelings. Because he felt like he took less to fight Canelo. He felt like he took less to fight Canelo than he probably should have got. Because remember, he talked about how they was in that negotiation for 12 hours or 10 hours straight or something. They wouldn't let him talk to nobody else. Yeah. So I think he really, ultimately felt the way. So then when it's after he win in a dominant fashion, and they immediately start talking about, okay, is we doing a rematch? What it is? This is what I want. And they coming back and they said, nah, we ain't gonna give that, bud. Like, you know what? Screw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gone. And so now that
to those rumors about the $100 million
number is, I think it is. I think he initially came out and said, I want 100, and they scoffed at him. And so now today's number is not yesterday's number. That's why I think Bud is.
So you believe the rumors that was all over YouTube about he wanted $100 million for the rematch? Okay.
I do now. I do
that
now.
Makes sense.
I do.
If that's what did I tell you today? What did I tell you today about the same situation? You remember?
Go ahead.
I said Bud playing chess on the ass. Remember I said?
Yeah, you've been saying it. Yeah.
I said Bud retired. He asked for $100 million, and they bucked on him. So he said, "Fuck it." Dana White wanted him to come back so bad. And I told you today, I said they're gonna offer Bud between 150 to 200 million to get him to come back.
Hey, let's check this out real quick before we shut down this show, y'all.
If you go watch when Ryan fought Tank, and you watch when Devin fought Tank, and you see like the size, the how good he's feeling. Like you could tell he's feeling good on that night. Like the weight and everything, like, I think that that's some bullshit. That's some like, I need an advantage, and with the advantage, I mean, I'm gonna do what I gotta do and it's gonna be easy to knock out a nigga that's weak. Can't get to rehydrate properly, and he weak as hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Shakur Stevenson. That is not AI. How do you feel about that, Jody? I mean, this is Earl Spence-esque. This is what I'm saying. But then y'all say I'm hating.
Listen.
Now he's trying to do the same shit.
What he said,
trying to do it to Ryan, and then he's trying to do it to Conor Ben. So how are you going to get full credit?
You can't get full credit on that shit. Okay. Devil, like I said earlier, Devil would kill himself to make 135.
Salute to
Devil
y'all,
wasn't at his best at 135. He was killing himself to make that weight.
Go ahead and give me your closing thoughts, man, because I got to hop out for here too. 10 of my kids.
It was nice being on here with y'all tonight. I enjoyed the show. Fofo or bullshit at Kane. We're gonna do this shit again. I got to call my boy Q and talk with him. But hey fellas, man, it's a nice show. Peace out to everybody, man. One love.
Already, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up in the chat, man. Salute. I appreciate y'all for slipping and sliding with your boy Thriller tonight. Salute to the Playback Gang. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Drop your comments below. What's the day? Thursday. I think the final weigh-in come on tomorrow. I might do something for the weigh-in tomorrow. I might not, but I'm gonna definitely go live for the fight. But salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Until next time, I am gone. Holla.
Before I get out of here, I must let you know 3 important things about myself. Number 1 is I believe in God. Number 2 is I ain't shit without you. And what's number 3? I swear to God, I love every single one of you motherfuckers. Get home and say thank you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Goat Thriller, back better, iller, pound for pound, killing these topics with analytics, silencing all the critics, trying to bite the style, they get sun like children. YouTube villain, podcast killing, so antagonistic and prolific with the swiftness. Make sure you make weight before you trying to debate. Yeah, I said it, and I never hesitate. Hit them with hooks, cause these rooks took the bait. Start the show, cause goats never hesitate. Ducking smoke, got them sweating at they toxins. Goat Thriller cleaning up the sport of boxing. Alright then.
Huh.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I fucking wait. I am the greatest. Yeah, I said it.